All right. So here we have this create table, this customers table, and let's say we have this. So you can see we have this function called, select. All this does is like select the number of premium users. Select count from
Mm-hmm.
customers where the category was premium. Okay. So now we
Right.
want to write a test for it. You can start by doing the, test. What's it called? Premium user count. And maybe we have to import it from index import premium user count. And now you need some setup basically, because if you're going to assert that this returns 2, or let's say 1, well, we need to insert 1 in the database. So we need to do like an insert into, and I'm not good at insert into statements, but let's say it's insert into customers, something like this, values, right? And then it's values. I think we have to specify the first name, last name categories. So something like that. First name, last name category. And then it's, like Bob Smith premium. Specific query. Now side cop g2.connect, and you would connect this to, the database name would be something like, your CRM, test CRM, or whatever it is, right? It's your test database. It would do import sitecop g2. Okay, cool. And that's your connection. And then you will connection, and then connection.cursor, and then we'll do cursor.execute the query, and then connection.commit. Okay, so basically what we do is we insert a user that's of type premium, and then we save in the database, then we run the test, and this should check that the premium user count is 1, right from here. So, and I'm importing, I guess in DB, here's where I actually connect to CRM test. So, we can import that. Okay, so afterwards, actually what you should do is do a cleanup too. Like you should do a statement, and I'm going through this for a reason, that says cursor.execute delete from customers. So the way that these database tests work is that you first do some setup, then you kind of run the test, and then you clean up. And the reason why you need to clean up is because, well, if you have another test later down that says there's actually 2 premium users, you don't want that this test controls another test, way later down in the file. So in order to this is kind of annoying because this is the main part of the test is right here, but there's always this setup and then there's cleanup. So what you do is, this is where a fixture comes in. So it's like from PyTest, import a fixture. And what the fixture does, and now this is a decorator, and you define a method, and you can call this build premium user. And then this is what will happen. You'll move the setup part, including this line, into the fixture. Then you'll yield to this method, and then you'll do the cleanup part. So, and then we'll actually pass through the name of the fixture here. So to do a fixture, you import fixture. You have a decorator, and that decorates this function. Here's my colon. And now what this will do is I'm going to run the test. If you run this PyTest, test index.py, it will come to here, see that there's a fixture here. Notice I'm passing the fixture in the
Right.
argument to the test itself, not here, but rather in the argument to the test. Once it sees this, it's going to look for the fixture, and before it even runs this, it's going to go down through here. Then when it sees, and this will do the setup, then when it sees the word yield, it's going to go to the test, run that, and then when it's done with the test, it will do the cleanup.
So in the premium user, when it hits the word yield, it's gonna execute the assert statement.
It will, yeah, it will specifically it will execute the test, right? And the test only has one line, a assert statement. But if there's more than one line, it will execute both of them. You know,
Oh, I see.
yeah. And the benefit of this is, like, you can reuse these fixtures. Like if you want to def test, normal count, right? Then you just pass through maybe the same fixture, and then you import the method. Oh, that was annoying. Oh, sorry. So this is build premium user. So there's only one premium user, and then we'll do assert. Let's say we have a function called assert normal count or standard, and that's going to be 0, right? Because like we only have one type of user that's premium, and so now we'll do the same thing. We'll set it up,
Right.
right, and then yield to the function, and then clean it up, right? So you
Oh,
can
I see.
reuse these.
So the word yield meaning that um it will it will it's like switch the turn to the other function,
Yeah,
and then
right,
right here for this case touch premium user, and then when the touch premium user done, it go back to execute the line cursor to execute delete from customer.
right.
I see. Understand.
Yeah, yeah. Kamal, Ricardo, makes sense.
Yeah, weirdly, like today I understand this better.
Yeah.
Maybe because I did the whole project and it like makes more sense.
Mm, cool. Yeah, it takes